Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Survival Stories. I hope everybody's doing good today. I am doing fantastic. Today outside, it's early morning at the moment. Just woken up, just having my morning sip of coffee. Today outside is a perfect Minecraft day. It's summer, so it's kind of warm. You can go out in your t-shirt and your shorts, but it's pouring it down. It's raining like crazy. And a lot of people, a lot of people in this world seem to have some sort of hate for rain, which I've always found very weird. I think it's kind of cozy, you know. I really think it's kind of cozy. I like the sun as well, but you have to make what with you have in life with anything, and I think it's very cozy anyway. But anyway, today I felt like playing some survival stories. Again, we're back in the slime chunks that we dug out in the last episode. Boop, boop. And to start this episode off, I think we're gonna start or put down the slime farm. I've been thinking a little bit about how to do it. Because it's a little bit different. Let me just get all this garbage. It's a little bit different than vanilla Minecraft. Mainly because we are using the magnum torch in the area, which would remove any other spawn, basically. Or remove any mob spawns instead of lighting up caves. Now this is a little bit of a challenge here if we talk the slime farm, because it will also remove slimes in the area. So, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? First of all, we're in my slime chunk. The Slimealizer says that. Slimes will, vanilla-wise, spawn... Ooh, a little bit of a sneak preview there. Slimes will spawn from Y level 39 and below. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use Cursed Earth. Cursed Earth will override the Magnum torch, and it will spawn mobs anyway, anyhow. And since we're in a slime chunk, we should get slimes among other things. Let's see. I didn't bring any of the diamond spikes, unfortunately, but just to give you an idea, I'm thinking we're going to have... We're not going to use this entire chunk. We're going to have 2 rows, no, actually 3 rows of diamond spikes. You know them things that we used in our last... Do I have any of them? I don't think so. I don't think I do. No. The things that we used in our last mob spawner anyway. We're going to use some of them at the bottom here. And we're going to have a 3 wide line going across all the way. Then we're going to come up. And I don't know how much we need to get up. But let's say for this first row, I think... We don't want mobs to be able to jump out. So if the spikes are on the bedrock, no, let's put the spikes this level here. So the spikes would go there. Excuse me for showing you everything with dirt. Spikes goes there, so we leave a 2 block drop to get the mob stuck, and then we're gonna create a platform here. And this is gonna be one of our spawning platforms. Is the idea, and then. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gonna make a 7 wide, 7 deep platform, like a so. And the question is, the idea then would be we place down some of the fans. I didn't bring anything, man. Jeez. Okay, let's just do this for now, I suppose. We'll have a row here with fans. You know them open block fans that we have used in the past. Okay, here we go. I had to go back and get some blocks. That got a little bit ridiculous. So let's see. The idea then is we place... Ooh. Is that facing the right way? We'll place fans down like this, and we could make this less resource intensive, this whole build. By, for example, so the idea, the mobs will spawn in on the platforms, right? And then they're going to be pushed down, and down here we'll have the spikes. And I'm going to make sharpness 5 and looting 3 spikes. I don't know if it's really important to have the sharpness 5 but the looting will definitely help us. So we're going to use quite a bit of diamond spikes here. Now we could make it so that the mobs fall down and then get pushed into the middle. And I may do that. The thing with that, so for example, we'd have fans here. And we'd do the same on the other side. And then we'd have the spikes down the middle. I may do that. It's going to be very much more resource friendly if we do it that way. The only problem I'm concerned about, or the only thing I'm concerned about, is speed, because speed is going to be essence. We're going to hit mob cap in this farm. A lot of other mobs, except for the slimes, are going to spawn. I did some tests of this in a creative world for how to best get slime, and it's actually quite a bit of a challenging process. My initial idea was that since slime can spawn in light and other mobs can't, I was going to light up the area and let them spawn on the cursed earth. But it doesn't seem like they want to, the cursed earth doesn't seem to want to work in light, basically. Anyway, all of this space here is also slime spawnable area, but we're just going to skip it, man. We're just going to skip it. We're just going to use the 7 thing, and that's because these can blow 8. And in my tests, if you have them blow 8, the mobs take a long time to drop the last block, if that makes sense. So we'll do that. We'll have a redstone alloy on the backside here. We'll power that, and then we'll power all the fans. And then we'll have the next one, so we'll go up 3, 1, 2, 3, because then the big slimes will be able to spawn. And we'll have another one of these platforms coming over here. And I think I also want to design the walls a little bit, but I think maybe we do that last. Well, if we want to light this, if we want to have a switch for this farm, we also need to install lights somewhere. Ooh, geez, getting very complicated. Okay, I'm gonna think about this thing, but down here, what we're gonna do is, did I bring wrong bag? Boop. I'm trying to get better at inventory management in modern Minecraft. It's so hard. Oh yeah, I brought these. Maybe we set these up first. These are the printers that we took a look at a long time ago now. They are from Mr. Crayfish Furniture's Mod. I can't speak, can't say that. They are very, very overpowered. Look at this. I have a looting 3 book and I have a sharpness 4 book for the diamond spikes. Now again, I don't know if I'm gonna use them all, but you put ink in there, I think, and then your book up here, and that slowly starts to copy it. Now that takes like a few minutes, so I'm gonna let it run, and the copy is gonna come out here. With a hopper, you can pull it out and you can completely automate this. So I'm probably going to install that. Is that the right way to do it, or is it the other way around? I think that's the right way. I'm going to copy the sharpness book as well. And that's just to get easier on the diamond spikes. The collection system of this farm, and here's what's going to be interesting. Since we get a lot of mobs, we could use this as our mob farm. We could use this as our primary mob farm to get gunpowder and bones and that kind of stuff. But to begin with, I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw everything but the slime balls away. So let's just see. That's the absolute center. Let's realign these quickly. Let's say that we actually go with the idea of pushing the mobs to the middle, but instead of having just a 3x3 killing area, we'll have whatever we have diamond spikes to, basically. So we'll have, I'll put sharpness on these as well. Actually, if we do that, we don't need any more of these, and we don't need to copy the books. Well, I'll copy the looting book anyway. We could be fine with a 3x3. What's the distance here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just want to make sure it's quick, you know? I want to make sure it's a quick progress for them to get slaughtered. But yeah, maybe we do this. 6 blocks, that should be pretty quick with the fans. If we use conveyor belts like we did in our old mob farm, they are a bit slower to move the mobs, I found. So I think fans 6 blocks is probably better. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll make them land on... Maybe we could mix conveyor belts and blocks. Okay, let's just see how quickly these pushes us. They push us very quick all the way down there. Ooh, jeez. They are heavy, them. Yeah, I think that's actually good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is we'll get a lot of different items to drop, and we'll get XP. My plan is we're gonna put a vacuum hopper that's gonna be responsible of picking up the XP, but not the items, because remember how ugly it is when it picks up items. So let's put that there, and then we're just gonna go ahead and like fill this like that. So now any other items should not be able to be picked up. Then we'll connect that up to an XP tank back there, and then we'll make sure we use the XP. For the items, I want to pick them up in a neater way. I'm going to use, on the other side here, we're going to have a chest or some sort of system to send back the slime blocks to where we want to collect them. So let's put that there, and then I'm going to use these advanced item collectors. Now these are pretty cool. I'm going to put one there. And we're gonna go ahead and do a filter. Did I bring the filters? Yep, very good. I don't have any slime blocks on me. Please have something in here. Nope. Alright, here we go. Slime, boom. Let's just put some junk away for now. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have one of these item filters have a slime ball on whitelist. Perfect. And we're going to have the other one have a slime block on blacklist. Okay? And the one with the blacklist saying that no slime ball. Let's see. Order. Let's type whitelist. Let's type whitelist. Why does it say whitelist? Oh. Oh, maybe it didn't save the first thing. Yeah, there we go. We're going to plop another one of these down on this nullifier. This is a trash can. And input from the back. This is going to be blacklist slime ball. Boom. So we put that in there, and then we raise this radius to about something like that. Now this should pick up all the items that land in this area and a little bit more. So if I throw down some dirt, it just disappears, right? Which is very cool, and it doesn't get sucked into the vacuum hopper. On this though, we will put the item filter that allows slime balls. And then increase this again. And if we want to start getting bones from this farm, for example, which could be a thing, we could want bone meal. I have like 16,000 from our old gold farm, mob farm. But if we want to, we can just alter these lists. So now if I drop these slime balls, they should all be picked up by that chest. Yeah, baby, come on now. So that's how we're going to make this into a slime farm only. I'm actually going to throw everything else away. Now that may be crazy, but I think for hi. I think for other drops we will just create another mob farm and concentrate this on the slime. So the important things with this farm is going to be making sure that we quickly get rid of all the mobs, right? Because otherwise the other mobs will be blocking up the spawns for the slimes. Because slimes are still a rare mob spawn, remember? And since we can't light up the area to get mobs to spawn, this is the only way to do it. Yeah, I do have some other ideas that we may want to do. If you take, let me show you here. If you take a watering can that's reinforced and water cursed earth, you will get more mobs to spawn quicker. So we may want to install... These are a 5x5, I believe. Yeah, so we may want to actually sacrifice some of the spawning pads here. Let's see, we have this 7x7. So if we would go 1, 2, 3 and sacrifice a little bit here and go like this. Let me put a torch down. And then in here we'll put an autonomous activator, which I don't have at the moment. I have to craft them up. And then we'll put a watering can there facing downward. Oh no, actually... That's not gonna reach. I don't think. Ooh. Things just got more complicated. Dang it! We can do it on the lowest level. Because we can place an autonomous activator facing upwards directly into the blocks. That's gonna work. Maybe we just do that for one layer then. Because I only have... I have this reinforced watering can, and then I can make 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, and boom. Alright, I think we're ready to perform some tests. These have been copied in. But we may not need these. I just wanna Just want to make sure that they are working. Been placing down some platforms. I think we have 9 platforms, and that's not covering the entire area. We could go higher. Ooh, geez, we have mobs spawning down here. Okay. So that means our magnum torch does not reach all the way down. I'm gonna put my neon zoos on for this test. But what I wanted to find out is if there is a way to make this on and off, to turn itself on and off without blocking too much spawning spots. Now, to turn it on and off, we simply install lights. But let me punch these away. The nullifier seems to give off some light. That's interesting. But I think if we press F7, yeah, all of these are good. So I looked into some things. I found these powered lights from my EnderIO, and I've never tried these to my remembrance. But it says lights a large area when supplied with power and redstone signal, which means that if we place it here, I want to see if that can light up this entire platform. The thing is, I don't want to, if I can avoid placing something up here, I want to, because I think that's gonna block a possible spawning spot. So let's see, how do we want to do this? We're gonna break you. We're gonna use a conduit facade there instead, and then we want to power it. So just connect a thing like that. And I guess this is gonna be a little bit of a nuisance if we do it. I've used these redstone alloy wire because I think they are easiest to just wire up, but what I should have probably done is use these. The only thing is that these from EnderIO, they don't connect directly with the fans, so we'd have to go and wrench them. But just for this test, we should be able to do something like that, and then just give this thing power. Yeah, have an energy cell, boop, like so, and we will say on the back is output. Okay, so now if we switch this on, we have to invert that obviously, but if we would switch this on, do we get light at all? We don't. Geez, the fans are pushing me. That's interesting, didn't I? Oh, I missed to connect up the redstone thing. Let's do that. Boop. I get a lot of lag here all of a sudden. Hold on. Why can't I? Oh, geez. Did I crash the server? Oh, I may have crashed the server. There may be a bug here between 2 mods. Oh, there we go. Okay, just took a while. Wow, look at that light, though. That almost covers it. That almost covers it. It's lagging something crazy at the moment, though. I don't know what I've done wrong here. Try and kill this. Yeah, you saw the lever flick there. I think I broke the lag there. But the question is, is this not going to work? Are these lights broken, or is it the wiring that I did? The thing is, we need power for them. That's why I wanted to do that. But maybe we could do something like this. I don't know if they accept indirect power. If we go with a thing like that there, and then we bring out the power on the side. I'm afraid this is going to start lagging the server again. Hold on, let's do that and that. It almost crashed it. That was pretty crazy. Okay. First of all, is this lagging? No, that's working. Okay. And then if we bring this out a little bit, and then we place the lever over here. That lags it. That actually lags it. Or no. No. We're fine. Okay. Okay, so if we do that, that doesn't power the light. We can place a redstone thing in here. And then wrench that side. There we go. Why is that creating a clock, though? That's clearly what's causing the lag. Oh, jeez. Alright, I've done quite a bit of learnings. The stupid red alloy wire that I used. Ooh, I don't have any on me now. But the, the stupid red alloy wire that I used, we're not going to be able to use at all. It's just garbage, basically. I am currently configuring the autonomous activator for the water to water the cursed earth. That will make it spawn more. We'll only do that, I said before, but I repeat myself. This is much later now. I'll show you why. But we'll only use that on the bottom layer, and it turns out that I only had one of these autonomous activators. Or sorry, watering cans. So we can only do it here. We need to power that, so we can do something like this. I'm gonna exchange this for a tesseract as well, but just to get things going here, like so. So watering canning cursed earth will make it spawn a lot more mobs. Hi, bat. Ooh. But yeah, the red alloy wire seems completely bugged out, so I had to change out all of the wiring that I had done for these conduits, insulated redstone conduits. I tried, like, I wired everything up. I tried a few different scenarios. Ooh. Boop. But they are just very, very bugged, and the clock started, and it was just weird. So I think this is going to be better. I'm going to go ahead and cover up all of this in conduit facades as well, so that it looks a little bit cooler. I don't think any mobs will be able to escape, even if we leave it open in the back, but I'll probably at one point cover it up and make it look a little bit nicer, make the walls and everything. Ooh, something is wrong here. I decided to go with these powered lamps in the end, and I decided to skip some spawning spots by placing them... What's going on here? Oh, I see. Hold on. Let's break that then. Push that down and put that to green. There we go. I decided to skip some spawning spots and place them like that. That way, if we press F7, nothing can spawn when the farm is off, which is fantastic. I think that's important, having a controllable farm. And we only lose like three spawning spots per platform, so it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. And once we cover all of this up, we will look really cool as well. There's going to be a lot of different mobs to spawn. These books, for example, they actually give you enchanted books. And I don't know if they always give you low tier ones or if you have a chance to get high tier ones, but Aqua Affinity, like some of these are really good. I may want to come up with a system how to keep the books as well. I could do that by having an advanced item thingy. This doesn't make sense, but I'll sketch on something in the future. But I think we're ready to try this out. I got two levers. The green lever here will control the lights and actually lags it out quite a bit. So that's on and off farm, and the other here turns off turns on the fans. And that's another good reason to use these insulated redstone cables. You can actually color them and have 16 different outputs on the same cable, which is pretty cool. But the first thing we gotta do, we gotta have the neon zoos in our bar, and then grab our project bag, this here, and start spreading down some cursed earth. Now, I don't have a lot of this, but it spreads on its own as long as it's darkness, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place down a little bit per platform. For this initial test though, I was thinking maybe we just do like 2 platforms, like that. This here should spread very quickly because we have a watering can there, and watering cans will spread it. Then I've lost quite a bit of items here, so I had to disable this nullifier, but we'll turn it on again. So on the back we go blue. A lot of items got deleted by mistake. I think I lost a tesseract and other things. But anyway, now let's see what happens if we turn this on. So fans on and lights off. We should see a lot of spawns coming out in the lower one. Oh yeah, okay, so spiders track me at the moment. That's not good. If I'm not close though, I wonder if they track me still. And I was talking about a lot of other things drop. Things that I'm interested in is the blitz that just dropped there, because they dropped the blitz rods and the niter, which you can only get from them. Redstone is another big thing. You saw the witch before. So at the moment I've configured it to keep slime and redstone and niter and blaze rods. But yeah, we'll get all sorts of spawns here. Oops. Oops. Jeez, why do I take so much damage? What is wrong? That's the last stand kicking in again. Yeah, I can't be close because then they'll start going after me. Wow, that guy has a range. Where's my bow? I hear the shots. Get wrecked, bro. Okay, so I can't be close. I gotta be careful. But you can see where the cursed earth and the watering can is. The spawn rates are insane. So I'm gonna fill this up with cursed earth. Ooh, lag spike. I'm gonna fill this up with cursed earth and let it be running for a little bit. See what happens. We have to, of course, install a control panel and all of that kind of stuff as well at some point. But the cursed earth here is already spread entirely. You can just wash off all of the rest of the mobs like that. Very, very cool. Seems to be working. Ooh, hi creepers. Why not go in there? And this thing is collecting the XP, so we need to connect it up with the tank so we can get XP income as well. Very, very cool. Alright, so I got cursed earth on all levels, and look at that, I see some slimes. And I did a little bit of changes. I hooked up the collection chest to an ender chest so we can see... Ooh, there shouldn't be bat wings in there though. We can now see immediately the stuff that we're gonna get, and we've already got some scallium slime balls. I also hooked up an ender chest, ender tank into an XP collection drum. And look at how quick that fills up. Look up here in the Whaler. Yeah, baby, that's going pretty quick. That's very cool. I don't know how quick we'll get slimes, but the cursed earth is slowly spreading. If I press F7 and jump down, ooh, there are some bad lights here that we don't want to have. Can we get the quick pick? Get them out of here. I still want to design this place a little bit though, but I'm getting pretty fed up with this place now for today. I've been at this for hours. I think I need a break and do something else for a bit. But it looks like all the mobs gets cleaned down, which was a very important thing. And the spider seems to die up there, which is okay. Well, definitely the mobs die from the fall from the top platform, and that's all right. It doesn't matter because the slimes, as we see there, well, okay. So if we get small slimes, but the loot will still be picked up by the thing. That's right. I was gonna say the slimes won't be affected, but look at that, 28 at the moment. I did configure redstone as well. I was hoping to see a witch or two, but these spawning rates are pretty insane. Wow. All right, we are back in our old place because we need to access some of the machines. So last time, here's the thing. This is pretty insane. Last time, me and Stress was out killing them guarded things, which I can't remember for the life of me what they're called at the moment. Jeez. But we were killing a lot of mobs, getting a lot of loot, and I only included like a fraction. We spent like a whole evening just wrecking some fools, looting some chests. I only included a fraction of that in the last video. The total amount that I got from it is this: 22 bows, 4 rings, 25 tier 1 weapon cases, and 19 second edition ones. And I still haven't got a single legendary, so hopefully today we can spin a legendary. I also got 5 overgrowth seeds, which are very good for Botania. And where did I put him? I also got for myself a penguin mini mob. Come on now, we're gonna have to try and start breed this guy. I think this is how we do it. This is gonna be one of our pets. We haven't got into the Skull mini mob mod yet, but trust me, that's a mod that I really want to get into. I want to get some soldiers going. Why are my frames just destroyed at the moment? That's weird. That incubator is killing my frames. Okay, anyway, as that is running, let's spin some of these. The thing that I really want is the best ring, the legendary ring. So I'm going to spin all of these at once, and hopefully we get one. You ready? Come on now, baby. Come on now. Ooh, what? We got very lucky here, actually. We got 3 onyxes. Wow. That is insane. So these rings are like beacons that you carry with them. And the onyxes, they're rare, and we got 3 of them. This provides you with haste 2. If you put this on, you'll constantly get haste 2, which means that if I have an efficiency 5 pickaxe, I should be able to insta-mine stone. Yeah, Look at that. Now we have our efficiency 10 pickaxe, so what's going to be really interesting is how quick we can mine obsidian, for example. And remember, we are still manually mining. Oh, look at that, baby. Come on now. That's pretty insane. Okay, so this is a fantastic find. Let's make a chest. I think since I got so many of them, I want to gift them away to Rendog. He could use one of them for sure. We also got the lesser one, the haste 1. Okay, but we didn't get the super legendary one. The legendary one is incredible. It has haste 2, strength 2, and resistance 2. So as you fight mobs, that's a game changer right there. The Jordan. But anyway, I also want to spin. I don't think I want to spin all of these. I want to start doing spins in episodes again. So let's put 17 back and let's spin 5 bows next. Survival Stories has been updated to 1.2.1 and we are now able to, or should be able to, enchant. Ooh, we got a Black Widow. That's a good bow. A crude one though. We should now be able to put multi-shot on these bows. Do I want to do it on a crude one though? It's a rare. How many multi-shots book do I have? Because we can always copy them, remember? I only got 1. Okay. Do I have the printer in that here? Yes, I do. Let's maybe ink cartridge things. Let's set this up so that you print that book. Good. So cheaty, but I don't care. It's not really cheaty. It's a part of the mod, but you know. Okay, so Black Widow, that's a pretty good find. And if we can put multi-shot on it now, it's going to be even better. Let's also do 5 of these level 1 or first edition ones. The original and best. Zords. Come on, can we get a legendary? Nope. That's just commons, all of it, I think. Yeah, garbage. Put them back in. Ooh. Why didn't the last one spin? That was weird. Oh, just a common heart spike. Alright, then let's do 5 of these as well. Please give me a legendary. I deserve it. Oh, okay, what is this? Ice Blade? I don't think I have one. Wizard Spike? I don't think I have one either, and that's a perfect one. The Crystal Wing is rare, actually. Oh, we got 2 of them. 1 crude and 1 broken. Fantastic. I'll take it, though. I haven't seen this in game. I've designed, some of these were sent in by you and some of them I've designed. As you know this, or as you may or may not know, the Weapon Case Loop mod is made by Wintergrave and myself. I've done the graphics and the mechanics and he's done the coding. This sword looks very cool though. I really like it. But okay, we didn't get a single legendary unfortunately, but now we have some loot cases that we can spin in the future. Let's see, how is our penguin doing? It's done. Okay. Hi, guy. Look at him. Okay. I want to get into this mod properly. I want to level this guy. Oh, that's an annoying sound, though. I want to level the... Shut up. Shut up. Jeez. I want to level this guy up and have him with me, but he is very loud. So if you level them up, they get quicker, they get stronger, and you can gear them. You can put like an armor set and a weapon on them, which is pretty cool, or very cool. But yeah, let's leave that for another day. We do have a penguin now, which was what I wanted to find all the time. Then I have a surprise. Stress found about 25 ring cases, and she spun them all. I think she did that in her episode as well. And she decided to give me a gift because she got 2 legendary ones. So look at this. We already have the Jordan. Pretty insane. So we got the Onyx, which is fantastic, but we don't really need it because we got this one. Yeah, I kept you waiting there because I wanted to get my own one, but I didn't. But this means that we now have strength 2 and resistance 2 at all times. That's going to help a lot with the Spirit of the Gaia that we're trying to fight. Hello, Zombert. Yep, one-shotted a Zombert. Creeper, one-shotted. Fantastic. This feels very overpowered, but the rarity of getting one of these rings is like 1 in 100. Now she got 2 in 25, which is sick. But that's just luck, and sometimes you get lucky. Oh, it started raining as well. I think we're going to be able to one-shot pretty much any of the vanilla mobs, so if we see a Fallen Knight though, that would be a good test, because they are very, very strong. Eventually I want to use this weapon case loot mod for my sword as well, so I want to find a legendary sword. Can we search like this? Yeah, this sword or this sword, so the Wakashasha or this. And then I want to use the Zac bow as well, the legendary bow. Saying that, do we have an arrow on us? Because I want to show you the draw speed of this eagle, was it? No, Black Widow. This looks pretty cool, right? Scalda done a good job at deciding. Scalda can take a deciding job at Mojang next. No, I'm just playing. Let's try getting an arrow. And how is our multi-shop book doing? It's not done yet, okay. Yeah, look at that draw speed. I mean, come on now. My recording crashed out because I got a call on Skype from Exuma Void. Gotta have to check out what he wants. But I wanted to finish this though. Do we have mending still? Or yet? No, we don't. Okay, I was hoping the mending was a thing from ET Futura. Because if so, the durability of the bow would be less important. But yeah, that's a really, really quick bow. Very, very cool. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to have to do it for today. I spent way more time than I was planning on the slime farm. But that's alright. We'll come back next time and do some more building and stuff. We got so much to do in our new place. I'm so happy that we left this place, to be honest. And one thing that we may get to pretty soon is to move all our infrastructure, like our this thing, the ME system and the machines and everything over, so that I don't have to run back and forth and back and forth. But anyway, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you in the next episode.